Hey guys, it's Blair, your weekly Wednesday vlogger. So the topic for this week is... So I was born in Portland, Oregon on September 8th, and I have lived there ever since. Yay! Since I was born up until about 5th grade, my dream job was to be a vet. Like, that's all I wanted to do. And then about in 5th grade, I decided I did not want to be a vet because my cat that I love so much had a heart attack and died on the very last day of 5th grade. That kind of made me realize that's not the job for me because the vet had such a hard time telling me that my cat had died, and I just knew I would never be able to do that. So that's when I decided being a vet was not for me. So when I was little, I was pretty much a girly girl. Like, I wore a ton of pink, dresses, cats and horses everywhere. I really believed that I was a tomboy, and I wanted everybody to know that I was a tomboy, not a girly girl. And so I'd get really angry if people called me a girly girl. I think I thought this because I was really into, little miniature games. I loved Mage Knight. If any of you remember that game, it was the best. And then I also really enjoyed video games like Halo and Spyro and all those things. But honestly, I was pretty much a girly girl. So from about 1st grade on, I did Highland dancing, which is Scottish. It's this, not this. Get them right, because if you get it wrong, if you're like, oh, Highland dancing, that's pretty much Irish dancing, right? No. People will get angry at you if they're a Highland dancer and they hear you say that. In middle school, I went to nationals, which was super awesome. It was held in Tennessee, and I met a ton of great people. It was really intense, super intense, and I was scared out of my mind, but it was also really fun. I got to do a lot of stuff that I'd never gotten to do. So yeah, I went to nationals in, I think it was my 7th grade year, which also happened to be the year that I was getting really depressed. So there were a lot of things going on that just weren't making my life that exciting or interesting, so I just got bored all the time. Plus, I think my hypothyroid might have started around that time, maybe. So that probably contributed a little bit to my depression and just my overall boredness. But then in 8th grade, I found out that I actually did have hypothyroid. And I found this out because I had this thing where about every Monday morning-ish, I would throw up after eating. And I didn't know why, because I knew I don't have morning sickness. And it was basically that. So I had no idea what was going on with me, so I got my blood tested, and they found out that I have hypothyroid. Yay! And I had no idea what that meant, and I was terrified out of my mind. Yeah, I just remember sitting in my classroom the day after I found out that I had hypothyroid, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get fat! The skin's gonna fall off my face! I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack! Oh god! So luckily that didn't really happen. I mean, my face is still fine. So yeah. And then I got into high school, and freshman year was amazing. I absolutely loved it. This was the year that I got really, really into music, more than I had been before. And I play bassoon, that's my main instrument, but I also play a ton of other random instruments for fun. This was also the year that I started in my PYP organization, so I was in PYWE, which is the Portland Youth Wind Ensemble, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. I started halfway through my year, about maybe a quarter of the way through my year, and I'm so glad I did it. I'm still in the organization. This year I'm going to be going into PYP. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I also went to state on bassoon and got 5th place. And so that was really cool. Yeah, so this year I also went to state and got 4th place. So yeah, I was really excited about that. Just the fact that I went up 1 place was really exciting, and I hope to do that again this year. Maybe. To continue with my music stuff, That's basically what I want to do for my life, is play bassoon in different orchestras, I guess. Like, being on a Square Enix score is basically my dream. So Nobuo Uematsu, if you see this, I love you. You're like my god, basically. And then this summer, I went to Michigan for a camp called Interlochen, and again, met a ton of amazing people. We had this cabin that was all bassoonists, and they were like the coolest people ever. And then I also went to another camp called Wallowa Lake Woodwind Camp, which is also really great. My teacher is the bassoon instructor there, so that was really fun. And then after Wallowa Lake, I got back, and about a week or two after, I had my first recital, and it went really well. You can check out the videos if you go to my channel. You should check it out. If you've never heard solo bassoon, this is a great chance for you. At the beginning of summer, I found out that I actually have both hypo and hyperthyroid. So you might be wondering, how the heck does that work? I was wondering that too. But basically, I do have just hypothyroid, kind of, but my immune system is attacking my thyroid and telling it to produce more, and every single time that it attacks my thyroid, it like releases more hormones, making it hyperthyroid. So basically one day I'll be like, I hate my life, I'm so bored, and then the other day I'll be like, wow, oh my god, you guys, this is so exciting, it's the best thing ever. So that's basically my life. It's like menopause. So if you have questions about that, please feel free to ask me, and let me know if you have the same thing, because I've never met anyone who has both hypo and hyperthyroid. I didn't even know it was possible until I got it, and my doctor was super confused too. So if you out there watching this have both hypo and hyperthyroid, let me know and we can talk about how weird it is and how much it sucks. Yeah, so that basically brings me up to today, which is my life. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below, let me know. Also, check out my other channel if you want. I'm just starting it up. I would love you forever if you did. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm really excited to be your weekly Wednesday vlogger. So I'll see you next week. Bye!